welcome back to my channel. Now we are gonna discuss about school. What are the advantage of school, or what are not disadvantage of school? Now, what I learned in school is that we learn as a systematic persons, just like, or probably just what everyone told us to do. For example, I need to learn math because everyone know, because it is some knowledge that really needs to be understood by a lot of people. Now, what they don't teach us at school is that different people have level different of understanding and different level of intelligence. Now, I could say that how about I give you an example? Let's just say A person and B person are in the same class. Now, A person is a very intelligent person, a very confident person, a very deep level of understanding things. Now, he can really understand things really easily. Now, let's just say this B person is really hard to understand, not really confident, but have certain areas that is really good. So for example, he's really good at the technique itself, he's really skillful, he's really good at something like probably a programming, or probably something like selling things. Now, school didn't teach us about how to sell things. The school teaches us probably just how to work, and how the system really descended to for us to work for a tight schedule and for etc. Now, do you know what cells do? They don't really take to a tight schedule, and they just roam freely. And this person is really good at sales, for example, probably just persuading people on how to buy their stuff. Now, this B person, now this A, is even though if he's really confident, he doesn't really know how to sell things, how to pursue things, how to pursue people that he really wanted them to buy it. Now, these two people is a very different. Now, school didn't teach us on how to grade it on a different level. So for example, if this one is very good at school, at this one it doesn't, but so who's gonna be passing the school? Of course, the A person, and the B person isn't really going to be pass the school test. So that's really the problem. So it doesn't really matter if whether you are really good at something, but it doesn't require the aspect of area of the school itself. How can I say it? I kind of hard to describe it. Just let's just say like the school really wanted us to be passing grades on a certain area. So in my cases, it would be math, science, and sociology, and probably probably just be a good civilization and ethic. The important thing that about passing the school is probably on these three: math, science, and sociology. But probably there is also a specific major that student can choose to be much more to be passing the grades. Now, for example, if one student choosing maths, they only be focusing on maths to pass the grade. Well, that's my school. I don't know about you guys, but that's my school. That they have a specific major that some person could enter and be passed on that one because he's really great. But it's only the choice that really matters. For example, if this B person, if I could say this B person, doesn't really good at these three of it. Now, what can they choose? Do they choose how to even trying to start a business, or probably how to build a business, or probably just selling things. Now, school didn't grade us that way, or school didn't really wanted to be graded that way. They wanted to grade it on their own way. Even though that's really the problem. And they also don't graded us for not passing a certain area of tests. They won't even let us pass. Now, this would be the area problem of the school itself. And the school didn't teach us about how to be confident about ourselves, how to be confident about about what our skill are. That's really the problem. They didn't teach us how to socialize, they didn't teach us how to negotiate, they didn't teach us how to be ourselves, or probably how to be the best version of ourselves, of how to learn a high income skill. They only learn how the system works. And the system itself is really outdated, if I could really say. But it's up to each school. I don't really know. I don't say it's all of them school. All school also implemented this. Some school also have extracurricular that really up to date on this latest trend, that they wanted their students to learn something new. But the problem still lies on the grading system itself. It's really wanting to be graded on their own ways and their own systematic ways. So for a person that doesn't really have much confidence, or probably doesn't have much of a, I would say, good socializing, or probably good at math, or probably good at science, they would really survive at school. But when they're passing school and they are just living their life, I think that they will be a great person. Now, in later in life, sorry about the previous one. I cannot really say really well. Now, and later in life, the B person could be more successful, and the A person could not be more successful than the B. Now, this is wrong. I would say nothing is wrong in life. It's just the way they are perceiving the world, and they are perceiving that probably trying to live their life in the best way is the best thing that could ever done. Now, sorry for the saying. Now, sorry for the saying what I said earlier about how this B person is really confident about sales and marketing, and she's really good. That's just really require confidence. Some people in area has a different life than other than in school. So you could say that he's a shy kid in school, but he's a singer in other life, or in other area of life, or probably has more confidence. That could be the problem, or that could be another thing that doesn't really graded in school. So yeah, I would say that you can't really judge someone if they aren't really that good in confidence in school, but they are really confident in sales, probably in outer life, in other area of life that they probably really good at. So that's just my disclaimer.